Hello YouTube, how's it going? Today I would like to present you my new sports car. It's a 2015 Mazda Miata 25th anniversary edition, and if you would like to know a little bit more about it, stay tuned. So without further ado, this is the MX-5 Miata. This is the NC generation of the car. Miatas have been around, I believe, since about 1989, I believe, late 1980s. It all started with the NA generation, following by the MB. I believe it started in the late 1990s, and this generation is the NC Miata. This car started production back in 2006 and ended production in year 2015. This one is special edition, like I mentioned. Only 100 of these were made for the United States. I believe globally they made like 1100 or something like that. I'm not sure about the exact number, but as you can see, it is wearing this gorgeous soul red metallic paint that everybody loves from Mazda. Just so you can see, it has the red paint, the black alloy wheels. It has the a black painted roof together with a black painted windshield, which is one of the aspects of this special edition. Love the car, love the proportions, love the paint. So I would like to introduce a little bit to the history of this special edition. So this one, like I mentioned, was produced only for the year 2015. Only 100 made to the United States. And what makes it special is the color combination. It has a unique serial number for each car. Mine is, you see it there, 0715. It has the black mirrors, the black alloy wheels. It has the keyless entry. Just so you can see the interior. The interior has this, I will call it white. It's not as white, but I will call it white leather. It has this anniversary edition plate, metal plate on the entry of the car. It is also stitched here at the headrest. Car also have stitching on the seats. It has stitching on the steering wheel, has stitching on the armrest, has stitching on the shift lever. So you can see also it is hand painted here on the dashboard. This color is only this color combination is kind of a red fading into black, was only available in the special edition car. The normal NCs just have it's basically they need to have the windshield match with the paint of the car, of the body of the car, and the same happens with the dash. Really love the color. This is the part that attracts me more of the car. So talking a little bit about the history of this generation. This generation, like I mentioned, started in year 2006. This car was built when Mazda was part of the Ford empire. So based on the decisions made back in the time, this car ended up being the heaviest of the Miatas. Most of the enthusiasts didn't like that. I don't care personally. I love the car, how it looks. I love its practicality. It has cup holders. It has, on the interior portion we will see a little bit more of that, but in the interior you have your glove box, you have places to put your drinks, you have more storage solutions than in the other cars. The other cars were focused a little bit more on lightweight. especially the next generation, the ND Miata, came back to its roots. But to be honest, this one is a lot better to me than the ND it replaces. It feels more like a substantial car. If you want to see like a complete documentary of this generation, go to the Savage Geese YouTube channel. He made a proper documentary about this car, and he actually drive a special edition like this in his video. So go and check that. That's more detailed one. So prior to go to the interior, I would like to show real quick what comes with this special edition. So this car is a very low mileage. It basically I purchased from a collector, I believe so, because this car quite literally was not driven. I mean, it's a 2015 car. We're in 2021, and this car just has 10,000 miles. I have put like about 600 since I purchased it. I had to export this car all the way from California to Pennsylvania. That's how rare these cars are. So the owner gave me basically all the original documentation that came with the car. Here I have the brochure. I will show it in a minute. Here is the car manual, all the stickers, all the little things that came with the car. This is a it's like a USB drive. Show it real quick. So this stick drive, you can use it as to put your keys, but this is actually a USB where they put all the information from the launch of the car. There's tons of pictures, the specification sheets, there is the videos from when they launched the car. Keep it there so it doesn't get damaged. This is the original motor running of the car. The owner kept all that. This was a 33, almost $34,000 car. It's amazing how much these cars cost back in the day. Here you see 25th anniversary edition, Soul Red with the almond. Oh, this is the name of the interior. Completely forgot it. So almond with red stitching. It's not a white. So here's all the specifications. Is the 2.0 liter 6-speed manual. 167 horsepower, obviously rear wheel drive, with all the goodies. So this car is based on the club edition. So on top of the club, that has the limited slip differential, that has the stiffer suspension. This has the built-in shocks. I don't know if I can see it. I'll do my best to show it. Nope. Well, you can see some of that. There you go. Those are the built-in shocks. It has the brace tower. I will show it when I go into the engine portion. What else we have here? So we have on the engine, we have the shock tower brace, the aluminum power plant frame, the LSD on the back, 17-inch alloy wheels. What else? Safety, whatever, that ABS, usual stuff. Ventilator, disc, xenon headlights, yada yada. This has the Bose Premium with 7-speaker audio system, stability control, traction control, all the goodies from that era. It also comes with this watch. This is beautiful. It's just a regular watch that has this cover, this fancy cover. Let me see if I can show it. That's the watch. Not working. I didn't want to touch that. I didn't want to touch it too much. I don't want to damage it. I want to keep everything like it came from the original owner. So this is the brochure of what the 25th anniversary edition was about. Again, mostly it's the colors, the interior combination, I don't believe there is any power difference, although they mention here that they handpicked some of the internals of the engine, which they show here. Looks like the flywheel, the piston rods, the piston itself. So yeah, looks like they did something mechanically also to make this one a little bit more special. I have driven other NCs that are not the 25th anniversary edition, and I don't really find any real difference in terms of how they drive. So without further ado, let's see a little bit of the interior, show the engine, and go to the conclusions. So here's the view of the car with the top down. This is how I mostly drive it. This is how it was meant to be driven, of course. Here you can see how beautiful it looks from the outside. I truly love this color. And this brings to my mind one of the biggest difference between this car and the current hardtop and D generation. The hardtop on the NCs goes completely underneath the car, and you don't have any blind spot. The current ND is like a Targa type of thing, where you still have the same blind spot. With top up or top down, it doesn't matter, it's the same. This was one of the major reasons why I chose this generation. To be honest, what called most my attention from the ND was the fact that the steering wheel it telescopes and tilts. This one just tilts, it doesn't telescope, which is horrible. Not everybody can find a comfortable driving position in this car because of that. And the other thing was the power. The current ND Miata has close to 190 horsepower. I don't recall exactly, but the ND2, after they did some tweaks to the engine, it actually gained a lot of power. This one is 167 horsepower. However, that's more than appropriate for this car. So let's go to the inside, see how it looks from the inside. It's yelling at me currently. So here you can see 10,688 miles. It is 90 degrees today. Let me shut it off so it doesn't yell at me anymore. It's a beautiful interior, and again, very practical. Look, here I have some storage, cup holders here on the door, some storage down there here also. That's the traction control off button. You can see it comes from factory with the metal pedals. Feels very, very good. Again, 25th anniversary edition here on the doors. Beautiful, beautiful dash here with this red kind of fading to black. This is the radio here. It has a satellite radio. It has a 6-stick CD player. I don't use that too much, but thankfully it has a regular 3.5 millimeter auxiliary jack. I just put this is the only thing that I have modified on the car. I just put this Bluetooth adapter. This is your 12-volt heated seats. They work perfectly in the winter. Actually, when I received the car, it was winter, and you can drive with the top off and with the heater on and the heated seats. You don't need to put the top up to protect yourself from the cold. What else? Stitching here on the brake, on the parking brake. to the door. Here you have your speakers, more storage, another cup holder. Here on the armrest, once you slide it, two more cup holders, more storage here. In the hardtop version, you lose storage behind the seats. Actually, when you buy the soft top of the NC, you had some other some sort of drawers on the back, but because of the hardtop on this one, you lose them. Your glove box, it feels very roomy. I actually did some test drive on the NB generation, the one prior to this one, and Jesus, that car felt like a coffin. I like this better, feels more substantial. These are everything you see here came from factory. I haven't done anything aside from that Bluetooth, so it's very well equipped. The ignition is keyless, so it's a weird thing. So it looks like a key, you have to turn it like a key, but in reality, all what you have to do is just keep your key on the pocket, and that's it. Once you enter the car, it will detect the key. You just put your foot on the clutch, turn on the car, and you drive. So I'm just going to demonstrate. Just going to leave the key there, put the clutch in. Obviously, first make sure car is in neutral. Let's go and see the engine. So there you have it, 2.0 naturally aspirated engine, 167 horsepower. Here's the bracing strut tower for handling. Pretty clean car, again barely driven. Oh, I also forgot to mention the headlights in this special edition are smoked out. Tires are Bridgestone Potenzas. These tires are, let me see, yeah, these are the stock tires, 205 45 on a 17 rim. Believe it or not, it looks like, let me see, it looks like the owner didn't even, oh here it is, didn't even change the original tire here. These tires were made in 2014, so looks like these are the tires that the car had when it rolled out from factory. And there you have it. That's my 2015 Mazda MX-5 Miata 25th anniversary edition. I hope you liked the video. If you like it, please hit the like button and share the content. And thank you very much for watching.